Hi people, this is Lady. You're watching TGIF-Vibes brought to you by Mentiasie TV. And for today is today. Today I brought with me a great man to talk about a wonderful topic. Yeah. I'm gonna mention his name. He is Mr. Nimo. But then I'll allow him to introduce himself properly for us to know who he is, and we'll box on from there. So, welcome Mr. Nimo to TGIF-Vibes brought to you by Mentiasie TV.
Thank you, Dr. Lady.
Alright, so first of all, I know you to be Mr. Nimo. Yeah, but I want you to properly introduce yourself to the audience, okay? Want to know all about Mr. Nimo.
Thank you. And thank you for having me on Mentiasie TV. My full name is Emmanuel Kwakunimo. Emmanuel, yeah. God with us. I'm a fifth-year medical student at Ivano-Frankivsk National Medical University. I'm a Ghanaian and a founder of HMI. I hope it's enough.
Well, yeah, I think we'll take that. So you mentioned you are the founder of HMI. What is the full meaning of HMI?
That's Help Motherland International. Yeah.
So what do you do? Help Motherland. Which motherland? Because it functions here in Ukraine, if I'm right.
Yes.
So what can you tell us what this Help Motherland is all about?
Okay, so Help Motherland International is a non-governmental organization, NGO, which came out from Help Motherland Ghana. I told you I'm a Ghanaian, so I began Help Motherland Ghana in 2007, and because of our passion for a mission, our commitment to learning, I found myself in Ivano-Frankivsk, Ukraine. HMI officially began here in Ivano in Ukraine in 2017. Yes.
Alright, so my follow-up question, what do you do? This organization, what do you do?
Okay. Thank you. This organization, we have four basically objectives. One is we want to bring together people who are passionate, and they are willing to represent their country, that is their motherland, where they are from, to cause some positive change out there. And we believe that to bring these people, you need to equip them. So the organization seeks to equip people with skills and the needed information that will help them as an individual and as a group to be able to contribute towards your country, development of your motherland. And then to do that, we believe in four cardinal issues that we have globally. Okay, so we equip you so that you can be able to contribute towards these key global issues. That is health, education, our environment and sustainable development, mentorship and global partnership. And as medical students, we know very well that how our body has been structured and how they cooperate together, that makes you who we are, right? And the same way, if you take it to our lifestyle, if you come together, somebody from Singapore, somebody from Ghana, India, and all the rest of the member countries, and we can come together and structure some projects, and together the next 5, the next 10, next 15 years, we can come to the aid of our member, and then we do something significant that can cause development in our motherland. So basically, that is what we are trying to do here. But specifically, we also identify some of the needs of international students here, and then we initiated certain programs. One of it is, and that is what people know us for, practical skills training and seminar. We will give you hands-on training. So that is the number one thing we are doing currently here in Ivano-Frankivsk, and we hope to expand our branches. Yes.
That's inspiring. So what inspired you to start this organization? And you quite said it's made up of people from different countries, right? So what actually inspired you to start it?
Well, thank you. Actually, we currently have 22 different countries who are member of. Uh, I've always believed that God created us for a purpose, and for me, it's about your ability to identify that purpose, and I will tell you, go out all for it, no matter what. So, I don't know why I was made to come from Ghana, you know the reason. But this is one thing I know. I know that God created us that through us we can be a vessel for Him. To do something. I mean, to cause something that He wanted to help His people. And I think as an individual, I have such responsibility. And I always thank God for the little that I have been giving. I ask myself, what can I do? So everywhere I go and every environment I find myself, I ask myself, what can I contribute? Towards the needs of the people I meet. So basically that inspired me, and having the privilege to work in the clinical field before, and coming here and basically with the foreign students, we yearn for more hands-on training, right? So together with a wonderful team, not me, I'm just a vessel.
That was my next question.
Okay. Okay, so a wonderful team, which began with the CEO of Mentiasie TV, he's my guy, so, and together we brought up a wonderful, energetic, smart young men and women, and together we formed the HMI here in Vano, Ukraine. So I have a wonderful team. I'm just a tiny vessel God is using, but the wonderful people who are really working hard behind the scene to make HMI what is it today, and the great sponsors. Yes.
I'm so much impressed. Okay, and well, you heard from the founder of HMI. He says that you're created for a purpose, and that purpose is to bless people's lives with it. So anywhere you find yourself, be productive, make use of your God-given talent, right?
Yes.
And Mr. Nimo, so did you face any challenge? In Ukraine, while starting this whole foundation organization, did you encounter any problem?
Yes, Dr.
I want to know some of the challenges.
Definitely, life, everything, without challenge, life will not be meaningful. It's come on your way, you made it, and the whole issue, don't give up. Giving up is not in my dictionary. Okay.
But can you state some of can you specify? Okay, point them out.
Number one is team. As I told you, I've always believed in teamwork. To just get the right people. So trying to get the team was a very, very difficult. But thank God, as I told you, the CEO of Mentiasie, he was very kind because he's a well-known guy. So he really did help me, and then together we spoke to some individuals and they came on board. So I think picking a team is one of the number one, and it's still difficult that we are working on, because the passion will not be equal, and you always have to find a way to get people on board to work. One wise man said that the most difficult thing to do is that to get intelligent people to work together. so it's intelligent people, it's difficult to bring them together.
You all have different ideas, different
so I think that is the toughest one. The second one was the logistics. I told you we deal with a hands-on training, and it was one of the toughest challenge, but thank God that one, I think we will come to that, the sponsor, we will come to that. It's now also being solved. And then the venue, we are foreign students, international students, to get a venue here is not an easy. And then that one too, by God's own doing, wonderfully made it possible for us to also get. So there were a lot, but in end up, God did it. Yes.
So since you've already mentioned it, how do you keep this a foundation running?
So this foundation, one is our sponsors. You know, we are fortunate to have a very wonderful individual who are really helping us. So number one was the Church of Christ, Ivano Frankivs. So they gave us free premises, so we don't pay for our premises here, and they keep on supporting us. Then you have HMI Team USA. You know, led by Dr. Gary Jacksons, and then Dr. Ronald Swank, Mr. John Druhan, Dr. Patrice, and a very wonderful other teams. So they together, all our logistics is by them. They ship it all the way from US to down here. So so they continue to sponsor us. Now the venue we have for what you call HMI Central, that is our head office. It's being funded by them. They are doing that for us. So that is some of the grace when you keep passion with commitment and perseverance. God have a way of God have a way of trying to solve those immediate challenges. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because I kind of believe that if you take the step, God will make the provision. Exactly. You open the door once you take the moves. So that's a great one. God bless you. And also I want to ask, what is your vision for the next 2-3 years? Like, what is your vision for HMI? How do you want us like, what should we expect? Let me use that. What should we expect from you in the next 2-3 years from?
Great, thank you. Currently our HMI, our team, we've come up with a concept that while we have been giving, we need to also reach out. You know, so as we are speaking now, HMI is about 90% ready for us to launch it in Tenable. So we are going to open a branch in Tenable, almost 90% ready. Very soon we'll communicate the dates, and then we are also moving to Kyiv. There we are collaborating with Ukraine Educational Center. Yeah, we have a partnership. I believe, you know, we want to equip our people right from here before they go home. So we are partnered with them, and they have given us a free premises there, where the students there, the medical students there, can meet and then practice the twice medical surgical skills training. They can have it there. And Lord willing, we are also trying to move to Lviv, Dnipro, Vinnytsia, and then Chernivtsi. So arrangement is all around. You know, we want to share the little that our team USA have helped us to have. We want to pass on to others too. And then I forgot to add, you know, Healing Hands International. That's one of our sponsors, and you can check them out. It's a wonderful organization doing amazing stuff worldwide. Okay, so they also is helping us, and then his Church of Christ in US also too is also helping us, and Ghana. Okay, so basically this is what we are trying to do. The next one is we've come up with a program called HMI Ladies Wing. You know, actually was launched yesterday, headed by Dr. Debbie. Yeah. Yeah, she's a wonderful young lady, and her team, Dr. Tiga and Dr. Diana. What we seek to do is also equip them and to help the organization in terms of the female gender issues, you know, and look at how we can help. So we are looking for anyone who believes that a female is one of the, for me, I believe every nation, every country, you know, if you can progress, it's when you take care of your female gender, especially education, you know. So having come from a woman and I have a wife, so I can tell you, if you have a right to develop and equip them, you know, a woman can help a lot in develop. So we are looking out for people who believe in those concepts, come and support our young ladies, let them do something to help their motherland, and then some few other stuff we want to come up with. Well, our conference is coming up.
Wow. Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Nimo. You're doing great. Yeah, your foundation is awesome. So what is your advice for us the young youth out there, the upcoming, there are some people who are inspired by people, they see what you do and they want to do it, but they don't know how. A lot of questions, a lot of challenges, So what will you tell the person watching you right now?
Okay, thank you. My number one thing I want to for the youth is this: Ephesians 2:10. You can read it from, but in the summary, what it says that we were created, Christ made to do good. So know that you were created to do good. Okay, so ask yourself, what can I do now what you have to help someone for their life to be better? And the little I can say, don't think it's tiny, the small things. Just be consistent, be committed, and consistently look for ways to get better, and God will make a way for you, yeah. So my second point is we need to be really committed to learning. Don't stop. I would say don't stop. One of my professors told me that he said, it's the professor is the one who always learns. So you should always keep to learn, always get better. Okay. And then the last thing is that, hey, at the end of the day, I always use at the end of the day, what at all are we doing on this earth? Remember, whatever you do, a day is coming that you give account of it. One thing we need to keep in mind is that this gift of life that we've been giving, we are going to give account of it. And for me, it's very important we take note of that. That is your holistic well-being, our concern, our motto in HMI. What we are trying to do is that we are trying to look the totality of man. That is your physical needs, your psycho-emotional need, and then your spiritual need. I believe that someday someone somewhere is coming to ask you that gift of life I gave you, what did you use it for? And you have to give a good account. And for me, I believe based on that account, you are not going to have eternal life or the other one, So let's aspire to go to heaven. And if you had that aspiration, you ask yourself, what can you do to do good things? Try your best to do good things to help others. Yes. So,
any final words?
Well, my final words for our viewers is that they should watch out. As in 2018, we had a wonderful conference, and you were there. I mean, the package was awesome. Well, 2019, Lord willing, we are going to have our second conference. Medical conference. This year we had 16 medical professionals from US, but in 2019 we are moving up to 20. Wow. Yeah, so I will entreat, we will open the slot very soon, so that, and unfortunately we have a limited space. That's one that I want to stress on, limited space. So once you've seen our advertisement that you can register, please do it as soon as possible, and it's, as I said, package that will give you to blow your mind. This one bigger than 2018, so you imagine, you understand. So, and hey guys, aspire to make a difference, and then always ask yourself what you can do rather than what someone can do for you. Yeah, I think it's a phrase from JF Kennedy, former US president, and the same way goes to, I can't finish without quoting the first president of Ghana. Remember, it's not about always you. He said, independence of Ghana is meaningless, unless it linked with total, liberation of African continent. For me, what I phrase is this: it's not about you. You as an individual, no matter how intelligent you are, smart you think you are, if you can't work with people, you can't work as a team, hey man, you fail. And that is the joy when you work as a team, network. You work as a team. The joy is great and you all enjoy it. So come and subscribe with HMI and HMI family. We would love to welcome you. And thank you, lady. Thank you, Mentiasie TV, for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Nimo. I'm truly blessed and inspired. Yeah. And I don't know about the viewers out there, but I can imagine what they're feeling right now. So instead of thinking of what people can do for you, think of what you can offer to them and to the world. Be a blessing to the world because you were created to be a blessing. Thank you for joining us. Watch out for next week. Bye.